Greetings to my unbelievable Bonanza V family all around the world. This is once again the most gorgeous man alive, with the exception of Dato Sri and Japa, who are more gorgeous. Alright, sitting down here, your chief, the one and only Padman Senatiraja, excited about this Wednesday message. And guys, the Bonanza is rocking. I hope you are rocking. I hope that you guys are pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. No more excuses. Don't give me all this nonsense. This is happening, chief. That is happening. Wake up and smell the coffee. If you want it, grab it. Make sure everyone in your organization qualifies for the Bonanza. And the past 1 week after Diwali, coming into this week, alright, I've been handling so many stuff around the world, from the network to the company to QNet, the V, alright, spending so much time with the greatest mentor in the world, alright, our mentor, Dato Sri Vijay. And I recognize that an ongoing challenge that everyone faces in this business, in this journey from zero to max out, regardless of who you are, regardless of where you are building, which country, alright, or which organization you belong to, because ultimately all of you belong to the V, alright, there's one challenge that everyone faces. Now, whether you call it a challenge depends who you are. Now, if you're watching this Wednesday message for the first time and you're a brand new IR and you're thinking, what is Chief going to say? This lesson is going to change your life. This message, this Wednesday message, is going to transform how you look at network marketing. I've always said this in many messages before, that network marketing is not about 3,000 BV on the left, 3,000 BV on the right. That's a business. That's a comp plan. It's not about what product you buy. Because QNet, all the products are great. All right? It is about you and your team and the people you work with and the people that guides you and the people you guide. All right? And whether you're starting this journey and talking to your first prospect, or you're already a max out king or queen and you have thousands of downlines, we have to recognize the fact, which I have learned in 20 years watching Dato Sri Vijay. It's all about managing relationships. That whether you like it or not, it's not about how big your organization is. It's not about which country you're building or wherever you or whatever you're doing. It is ultimately your journey from zero to max out, your journey from IR to V partner, all right? Your journey to financial freedom. There's one thing you cannot avoid. One thing that is consistently in your face, around you, every single day through your telecommunication device, whether it's WhatsApp, WeChat or Zoom or whatever, is relationships. And one thing we have not been trained from young is how to manage these relationships. Because from young, whether you are Asian, African, Arabic, Middle Eastern, Central Asian, Russian, European, doesn't matter. Right? We all came from very small communities. I came from a small town. My mom, God bless her soul, my two brothers was my inner circle. So we manage simple relationships. Brother, sister, mother, son, son, father, all right, father, son, okay, whichever. But our relationships were limited. And suddenly today, you are in an industry where the expansion of the relationships you have to manage exploded exponentially. Today, you are talking to downlines, uplines, you're talking to the V, you're talking to prospects, you're talking to leaders, you're talking to downlines who are facing challenges, you're talking to downlines who want to quit, you're talking to downlines who are frustrated, they are not hitting their TAT. But ultimately, all of this are relationships. And one thing that we are not good at, there's one thing I thank Dato Sri Vijay for training me for 20 years, is the art of making sure we understand managing these relationships. And today, all right, I want to talk to you about this. And you must understand this. All right? The first rule of relationship, don't take it for granted. Regardless how close you are, regardless how close you think you are, whether it's your own brother who's your downline or your wife or your husband or whatever, don't take it for granted that no relationship is automatically strong because of blood or because of upline, downline, line of sponsorship. Every relationship starts from zero, and any relationship can go back to zero, even from 100. That the biggest mistake we make in life, I believe, and I've watched this for 20 years in our network, is we take relationships for granted. We don't invest time on the relationship. We invest time in topics of discussion. We invest time on selfish reasons. But we never invest enough time in the relationship itself. And today, ask yourself, whether your upline who approached you, or you approaching a downline, or you are approaching a prospect, do you take the time to focus on establishing the basics of a relationship, from trespass to care, all right, to common goal? Or are you just saying, okay, you do this, you do that? Because you are not a boss in network marketing. Being an upline doesn't give you any automatic form of power. Being an upline means nothing officially on a document. It simply means that that person put your name as a referral. That you have to understand that if you really want to be an effective upline, if you want to be the best uplines like Dato Sri Vijay Japa, then you have to understand that first, that relationship cannot be taken for granted. That you have to constantly work on it. It's like a painting that never finishes. That you never finish this artwork. That a relationship is the most unique, dynamic, powerful, right, painful, joy, laughter, happiness, tears, everything in a relationship. But if you don't take the effort to work on it constantly, then it will be destroyed. And I have observed this in many organizations around the world. In the V, outside the V, in reality, in corporate companies, even our company, that just because we are close, just because I am your upline, you are my downline, doesn't mean we don't have to work on the relationship. And if this Wednesday message, yes, I want you to qualify for the bonanza, yes, I want you to max out ASAP, but I also want you to recognize the fact that you cannot max out without relationships. That you cannot become a V partner unless you have strong relationships. That you cannot achieve financial freedom without the power of relationships. That you need this week to take the effort, sit down and re-establish that relationships. All right, rebuild it, whether it's husband, wife, whether it's upline, downline, all right, whether it's the business or outside the business. Don't take it for granted, because our journey on this planet is very short. That the master plan has no mistakes. That a single blade of grass cannot move without his will. That anytime, anything can happen, like I said last Wednesday. Then whatever time we have, we should focus on the relationship. That saying thank you, saying I'm sorry, saying I love you, which you take for granted, because we are close, we are friends, we are brothers, we are sisters, we are upline, downline, we are one team. People still want to hear it. And it's your responsibility to spend time on the relationship. I appreciate that you're focused on your TAT, you're focused on your goals, but you fail to understand that every goal I have achieved today, every goal that Dato Sri Vijay has achieved today as an organization, is simply because of the powerful relationships that he maintains every day, including with me and everyone else. And I duplicate that lesson from him, that the time spent on managing relationships is the only way you will reach max out. That is not about numbers. It's about the heart. It's about care. It's about having a common goal. That you and your downline have to have a common goal. That you cannot run a very selfish organization where you only focus on your checks and not focus on their checks. Then they will not follow you. So this week, take the time and reinvest time, whether it's 10 minutes, 1 hour, 15 minutes, but make sure you sit down with everyone in your team, pick up the phone and call those overseas, all right? Sit down with your wife or husband, mother, father, and have an honest, open discussion about relationship, because that artwork, you have painted it 10 years ago and you put it on the wall. That means you think it's completed, you are living in La La Land. That artwork has to be brought down and repainted every single time, because people change, circumstances change, people's egos grow, your ego grows, and if you don't control it in managing a relationship, you will lose people. And there's one thing I've seen in 20 years. I've seen great leaders, great networkers, powerful people who made a lot of money at one point, and after that lost everything. It wasn't because of challenges, it wasn't because of Google or negative media, it wasn't because of all that bullshit. It was only because they failed to manage that relationship with their downlines, their uplines, their family. They started to take these relationships for granted. They thought everything is automatic, beautiful, hunky-dory, and they moved on. It will never exist. I've observed our founders, after 20 years, still take the effort to manage and maintain relationships. So this Wednesday message is to remind you of that. The second point is to have a common goal. That no team, no organization can latch on to something which does not benefit everyone. All right? So I always talk about max out, because I believe that's what everyone wants, including you watching this and all your downlines around the world. But if you are in a team, your team needs a common goal, because only a common goal, a common direction, a common vision, a common excitement can create that positivity in the team. So you need to focus on that common goal. You need to be able to bring your leadership together constantly, sit with them, and not only talk about how to organize the event, whether in-service is ready, has the hall been booked. These are all practical things. No, you must constantly remind them of the goal. Now you may be thinking and say, Chief, these are my leaders. All right, they are like this. We are like brothers, like family. Don't have to repeat the goals. Nonsense. Whenever you sit down with somebody you know for 20 years, like Dato Sri with me, he still reminds me of his goal of touching 1 billion hearts. He still reminds me of his goal of making QNet the strongest and greatest network marketing company in the world. Even to me, Chief, his younger brother, I've been with him for 20 years. I need to hear it from my upline, and your downlines need to hear it. And you're watching this, you need to hear this from your upline. When is the last time you spoke to your team, your leadership, of the purpose that is driving your organization? That why are you here? Are you only here to buy cars, houses and watches? Or are you also here to change lives, build schools, build hospitals, and change millions of lives around the world and make a difference in your community, your family, your country, your city? What is that bigger goal that the whole network, your whole team can hang on to and believe in? And that should be something you should focus on. That don't take it for granted that you spoke about a goal 10 years ago and today everyone is holding hands singing Kumbaya towards the goal. No. Talk about that common goal every chance you get. Because only a common goal can drive a group of people towards a common direction. This is what I've learned over the years watching Dato Sri. All right, and finally, it's got to be because you genuinely care. All right, because I have learned this, For 20 years, I have so many relationships. And there's a sixth sense. There's a sort of a button or some sensor in your heart that identifies whether people are sincere or not. I told myself that I will only sit here and do this Wednesday message as long as I'm sincere. All right, and today this Wednesday message is sincerely from my heart. That you have to really care, that nothing replaces that. When somebody believes that you care beyond yourself, that you cross from selfish to selfless. All right, because today you are making promises to your downlines. You are standing there on stage that the V gives you an opportunity to speak to thousands of people around the world. Now, do you really care? And the reason why I still follow Dato Sri Vijay and Japa today after 20 years, because regardless of all the money and all the achievements of QI, QNet, the VQ lifestyle, doesn't matter. I know they still care. They care for the people who work for them. They care for their downlines like me and you. If you really care, then your downlines will feel it. That the minute they feel it, they are with you. And if they don't feel it, you have failed. So the biggest problem with care is you believe in your mind that you are caring. You believe in your mind that all your actions represent genuine, sincere care from the bottom of your heart. But it doesn't matter. The ultimate goal you have about care is for them to feel it. For them to be convinced that you truly, genuinely, from the bottom of your heart, care about their journey, their success, their max out more than anything else. Then I promise you that your relationships will last forever. That they will follow you no matter how great the challenge. They will stand by your side. And I watched this with Dato Sri Vijay for 20 years. So this Wednesday message is about that. Recognize the fact that you're dealing with people whose lives matter to them. You're dealing with thousands of people, or 2 people, or 1 person who have entrusted their dreams, their life, their future into your hands. And this is something you have to take seriously. That we are not here for the sake only of entrepreneurship. We are here because of people, because of relationships. New, old, existing, doesn't matter. That the journey of network marketing is only based on this beautiful thing called the power of relationships. And you need to invest time, you need to have a common goal, and you have to care from here. Then I promise you, max out will fall on your lap. So ask yourself, all right, what is the level of your relationships today? If you rate all your relationships from 1 being the worst and 10 being the best, re-evaluate them. And ask yourself not how the other person has failed. Ask yourself how you have failed and correct it starting this Wednesday. That the power of relationships is more powerful than anything else to take you to financial freedom. That ultimately I'm sitting here because of relationships. You are sitting here because of relationships. And QNet has become #1 in the world because of the power of relationships. remember this and practice this. And I want to tell you from my bottom of my heart to each one of you, anywhere in the world, I care from here. Love you guys.